mainly going to focus on what you put in your opponent's crib and what you put in your crib, and kind of strategies and tips on that. So here we go. Expert difficulty, baby. So before I get into everything, or to get started, it's important to note that you should almost always keep your runs and 4 of the same suit. Those are probably the two rules that I want to kind of cement. Is you always keep your runs and your 4 of the same suit, especially if it's a double run. You almost always keep your double run. Other runs, there's more things you can do, but here I'm gonna throw. You could throw 4 queen here if you're feeling a little dangerous, but I'm gonna throw 4-2 just because I'm keeping my run of 4. Now I got to run a 5 plus knobs, so I feel a little risky pairing him right here, but I think that I don't like doing the risk of him having another 9 and getting 20 or 6 points just like that. He has 2 9s, so hopefully he'll play a 10 or something. Ooh, I wish I would have played my 10 instead. But I'm going to play a 10 because he had 2 9s and an 8. Hopefully he's got a 6 maybe. Yes! Oh, that was a lucky guess, just so you guys know. I did not mean that was just pure luck. Here I got a run of 5 and knobs is 6. My crib, I got 2. So, nothing big. I'm also thinking about doing a couple videos on how to count your cards faster. Just because I remember, because I can count my cards pretty quick and decide pretty quick, but it never used to be like that. I used to have to take my time and do my math and whatever, but here is kind of hard. I'm okay with throwing queen ace or ace 10 just to keep my chances alive of getting a double run if I cut a 4. Or you could throw 10 queen. The thing about throwing face cards is it's pretty hit or miss, because the only way that they can score points really is if they get a run or if they get 15. If they put a 5 or something adds up to 5. But even then, if they just get one run, like a run of 3, that's less than an average crib, so I'm okay with that. I'm going to lead with a 3 and hope that he has a 3. I'm going to play 15. He played 2 7s. So playing an ace here isn't very smart, just in case if he had an 8, because 2 7s and an 8 is a pretty common combination. But 2 7s and a 6 is pretty common too, so just kind of hope. Oh, and I get a run of 3. And a go. Good pegging. I'm surprised he didn't have a 8. Here I've got 15-2 and a pair is 4. He's got 10 points. See, this is where you got to be careful with putting face cards in your opponent's crib, because if they frequently put 5s in their crib, like I frequently put 5s in my crib, you never want to put face cards in your opponent's crib. But 10, that's you don't like to see that. If I had 4 of the same suit, I'd probably keep that in this situation, but I think throwing 10 queen and just hope that he throws, I get lucky. I'm glad that I kept my 2 there, just because now I get more points out of the 15s I'm getting. And I'm not going to pair him. I'm going to play a 6 and just because I'm assuming he doesn't have a 7. And that's why I didn't pair him right there, just so you guys saw that. If I were to pair him, he would have gotten 6 points off of me right there. So we've saved 12 points already off of our final score, because we were being smart about how we played our cards. So he's got ace, or 2-2 ace. Playing a 2 here would be kind of foolish, just in case if he had a 3. So, which he doesn't, but that's pretty common for people to have ace, or ace 2-2-3, or ace 2-3, or 3-3, 2 ace. But here we got 15-2, 15-4, and 8 is 12. That's a great hand. And we've prevented some pegging, but we got 0 in the crib. So this is where I mean when I say when you throw face cards, it's pretty hit or miss, But if you throw 7s and 8s and 2s and 3s and 5s, they're going to get good cribs almost every time. So, again, you can throw whatever you want, but I would throw probably 10 king here just because I'm keeping points, and I like keeping the 3 and the 4 just in case, we cut a 5 or cut an 8 or something like that. So, and I want to keep my points, so I just like to throw those. That didn't really help us at all, I don't think. No, it didn't give us any extra points, so that stinks. But I'm gonna play 6 here and hope he 15s me. Which he didn't, but that's okay because I got 2 points for 15. See, that was a foolish play by him for playing an 8 and then ending on 23. Just because if I had an 8, I could have gotten 31 plus a pair, so that wasn't very smart. Here, I've just got 2. I got a lot of good cards, though. A lot of good possibilities. Held him to 4 points in his crib, so that's good. And he put a 5, so that's kind of where it's pretty hit or miss. We still haven't gotten 4 of the same suit this round, but I'm going to throw ace and 2. Just because that's a good combination of throwing my crib, and I'm keeping all my points, not breaking anything up. So I'm not going to play a 5 here just in case he had a 6. But I'm going to play a queen because it's less likely for him to have a queen. And do you see why you normally don't want to pair if it's your crib and your opponent plays a card first and you have it? Because a lot of the times they have a pair and they're going to get triples. I don't know. This is kind of a tough one. I'm going to play my king here because I'm going to assume he doesn't have a queen, so then he can't pair me on the next round. Didn't really help anything, but he doesn't. He's got an okay hand. I got 15, 2, 4, 6, 8, and a pair is 10. What crib? This is where throwing connectors like 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, ace 2. That's where that really comes in handy because if he throws just one card, boom, I got 5 points just like that. Or I got 3 points just like that, but I got a face card too, so I got 5. If it was my crib, I would throw 8, 9 all day long, but it's not. So you want to try and keep some points, but at the same time, you don't want to give him good cards. So, I mean, I'm okay with throwing 8, 4, just because then I got 4 points in my hand at least. But I'm not going to throw him 8, 9, especially because they're suited too. That's just asking for trouble. Here I'm going to lead with a king because it's not very likely that he has a king. And if he does 15 me, I can 15 him back. Oh, and of course he's got another 5 to get triples, but it seems pretty rare. Hopefully he doesn't get to run a 3. Yep, there he is. So that was bad. He got some really good pegging on me there. Here I got 15, 2, 4, pairs, or 15, 2, 4, 6, pairs 8. He got a good hand and a good crib, but that's why, like I said, it's good to put connectors into your crib. Bad to put into your opponent's crib. Ooh, this is a tough decision here. Because you want to keep 5, 5, 6, but at the same time you have a run right here. So I'm probably going to throw my 5s. Because I like to get, I like to load up my crib a little bit. Oh, and I got a 15 out of it, I think. I did. I'm going to 15 him. He has 2 9s. I could have played any of those cards, I think, and I would have been safe. So I'm going to get a run of 3 and a go for 4. So I did some good pegging on that round. I'm pretty sure he could have pegged me there, but he didn't. That seems kind of weird. I have 15, 2, and 8 is 10. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. That's why throwing a pair of 5s and loading up your crib is typically that's a good strategy because you can really get some huge hands. I got 2, 4, and 8 is 12. I think I just got a 22 points out of 2 hands right there. So that's total game changer. Here I'm going to throw 2 and a jack just to keep as many points in my hand as I can. But you don't like throwing. I don't really like throwing it, but I want to keep as many points in my hand as I can. We'll lead with the king and hope he plays a king. I'm not going to play a king here because I don't want to get 21. Hopefully he doesn't have another ace. Oh, thank goodness. Hopefully he doesn't have a queen. Oh. He's got a pretty good hand. I got 2-4. 6, let's see. I'm pretty sure we gave him a pair. Oh, and that's all we gave him. Thank goodness. See, if he would have gotten a good crib there would have been a pretty good chance that he would have won just because he counts first. Here, I'm going to throw 7-8 connectors. Plus, I'm not losing any points by throwing those into my crib. So, my mindset here is the only way I can really lose is if he pegs a lot and gets a really good hand. So, if it was just normal, I would be a little bit more okay with pairing him, but just because of where we're at on the board, I don't feel very comfortable with it. Right. Hopefully, I don't even feel comfortable pairing him right there, just in case if he has another 5. Yeah, I don't really want to pair him there. That's just the safest thing to do there, just for how close we were. So he had 4, 5, 6. I can basically just pray that he doesn't have a 4, which he didn't. Oofta. So we got 2 points to his 0, but he could have pegged a ton there for how similar our cards were. Here we got 15, 2, 4, and run a 3, 7. Hopefully I'm out in my crib, but nope, I only got 4. But that should be enough because I get to count first. 4 of the same suit. I love to see that. Plus, I'm not throwing too good of cards in my opponent's crib, and I'm keeping some points. You know, the most amount of points you get is if you were to throw Jack Ace, probably 2, 4, 6. But now, actually, no. Keeping the 4 of the same suit gives me the most amount of points. You got 2, 4, and 4 is 8. So I know I'm out. That cut doesn't help me at all, but I'm going to lead with a 2 here. Just because the only way he can get points there is if he pairs me. I'll play a jack just because it's the only way you get points is if he had a 9. Oh, that feels good to get that win under my belt. Here we got 2, 4, and 4 is 8. So that's why the reason why I like keeping 4 of the same suit so much is because it's a sneaky way to get a ton of points, just extra points, and still keep a lot of good pegging cards and a weird combination that's different. And if you're playing someone a lot, and the reason why you can predict cards is because typically people keep cards that are going to give them the most amount of points. So, like I did my prediction video, and I'll probably do another one of those soon. But the way that I predicted those, the way that I predicted their hands was by basically seeing their cards and thinking of the different kinds of combinations that people would typically keep if they had those cards. And that's how you predict the kind of cards that your opponent has. It's just thinking of the combinations that typically people have when they play cribbage. And that's why I like keeping 4 of the same suit so much, is because then they have no idea what kind of cards you have, because they could be in total random cards as long as they have 4 of the same suit. But if you have like a double run, for example, or just a run of 3, then if you play a 7, and my brain is automatically going to go to 8, 6, 9, 2, those kind of cards are going to make that kind of combination. But with 4 of the same suit, I have no idea what you have, and there's no way to predict it. So you're kind of unpredictable in that sense. Hopefully you guys liked the video. A little bit longer of a video, but we covered a lot of stuff today, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for all the support, and I'm going to continue to try to grind out more and more